Hey YouTube, how you freaking doing? Today I'm continuing the series along with the Fall Guys tips and tricks. I don't know what episode we're on, but today we're going to be talking about Hoarders. So let the branding roll and let's get into the tips. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. First off, if you would, think about leaving a comment about anything that you feel like would be helpful when watching Hoarders or doing Hoarders, and then think about hitting a subscribe button for me for more helpful videos slash other things that could be useful for you. Anyway, let's get into it. This is a Hoarders gameplay. There's not really too much that I can actually go off on this that will actually deem helpful or anything. The first thing that I do want to kind of go through or make you think about is how many balls are on the map. There are 7 balls on the map. Meaning that if you get 3, you are definitely qualifying, because the only way that a team can't get more than you or surpass your 3 balls in order to actually make you lose. If you have 2, that means that, you and another team could possibly tie for 2, making you not be able to advance or, go to overtime or anything. But if you have 3 balls in your possession, then you want to play defense the entire time. Or I think the smartest thing to do is play defense. Luckily here, I have a team that is very knowledgeable about the game. They see that we have 3 balls and they constantly continue to play defense the whole entire time. The entire team plays defense and doesn't play offense. Blue is behind a ton of the time, having a lot of trouble trying to get out. They keep trying to go for our balls, and that's actually the worst idea. If you ever are against a team that is playing too much defense, you should probably switch over to the other team to try and get them out. But the 3 ball technique is what I find to be the best. Don't run for a 4th ball. Don't try to get 5. Don't try to get 7. That's just dumb, because everybody's going to be gunning for your collection, and then you're never going to be able to defend all of them. But if you have 3, you're guaranteed a spot in the next round, because the other teams can only get 3 or 4 as they fight amongst each other, and you're definitely within the 1 or 2 spot. So I think the 3 balls is the perfect amount. The only other thing that I can say is, as you're watching me play here, which we'll go back through the gameplay as I'm talking again, but as you're watching me play on this, you'll see me swing right and left. The whole purpose of that is I'm trying to determine where the ball is going to be trying to be taken out of. Obviously, everybody runs, or a lot of the time, everybody runs to the corners or the sides of trying to escape with the ball. So it makes it really easy that if I just sit in front of them, I always try to jump into the ball or make sure that my body's in front and hit with a jumping motion into the ball to try and propel it over the top of the other player. Just kind of like what we were talking about in fall ball, a reactionary hit seems to be more beneficial than a first hit. So, take that as you will. Think about that in any way that you wish, but just making sure that you jump into the ball kind of gives you a little extra boost or a little extra hit. But like I said, most of this is just taking 3. You want to make sure you get 3. So when watching this, you see that blue is fighting really hard. And they kind of swing left and right, kind of swing to each moment or try. So just keep the 3 balls inside of your area, and then there's no way that you're going to lose. But anyway, as far as going for attacking or anything of that sort of nature, if we're trying to be well-rounded on the tips and tricks here, like I said, don't try to fight an entire team playing defense. Try to you grab from the people who are split all over the map. Less defenders means it's easier for you to be able to get out. And then with that, you can actually try and just make the other team lose, if that makes sense. So while your teammates are trying really hard to either get the ball or take the ball, you could try and force another team to actually only have 0. So if in this case, I wasn't playing defense, but I was trying to play offense, what if I just chose blue or yellow to lose because they didn't have anybody protecting their area? I could go over and just make sure blue had 0 balls, or I could go over and make sure that yellow had 0 balls, and I just, keep pushing between the two. and just try to make sure that one team loses instead of trying to ensure that my team wins. So maybe more or less just another strategy for you to be able to use. And again, I don't have too much to be able to tell you. Try to jump into the ball, try to use your body in a forceful manner to hit the ball, and then playing defense on each side, just trying to get where, like, just, read in front of the other players on where they're trying to push the ball. And then, like I said, the opposite tactic would probably be to try and make sure someone else loses. The only problem with that is that you don't guarantee that you will win. So try to get 3 balls. That's my utmost, helpful hint on that, is literally just try to hoard 3 balls. Pretty straightforward. I know that a lot of people probably won't do this, but since it's a part of this series, I am doing every single map. These are my tips and tricks on this particular one. 2 modes of thought. Take whichever one you will at your pleasure. And anyway, I don't have much more to tell you or say anything about the map, so if you would, leave a comment down below. Tell me if there's something that you have thought of or think would be better to know or understand. Hit a like, hit the subscribe. Really appreciate it. If you want to watch me play at any time, I play on Twitch. Here and there, we sprinkle in a little bit of Fall Guys, but I would love for you to come over to the channel and say what's up. Appreciate your view. I hope you have a wonderful day. There should be some other content probably popping up. Think about hitting one of those and giving me some more watch time. I really appreciate it. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.